Italian Football Podcast.
We've been doing a lot of transfer profiles in recent weeks, obviously, because it's the transfer market. So let's just do one on André Onana, who, of course, is very well known, but maybe not so well known among Premier League fans. It looks like Onana is going to be probably moving to the Premier League this summer to Manchester United. Manchester United want to sign him. So first of all, for United fans, Nima, what will they be getting from Onana?
They will be getting the best goalkeeper in the world in terms of the ball at his feet in the build-up phase. There is no one like him. So there are some of the passes this guy plays. It's like playing with Pirlo in goal. It's bizarre. He's so good. And I'm not just talking the air in terms of the long balls in the airs. I'm talking even 50-yard passes on the ground. The awareness and the ability to execute that this guy has. If the midfielders and the strikers are intelligent enough to pick up and move in terms of their movement and can find those runs, he will pick them out.
And just to stress the importance of that, Nima,
yeah.
Guardiola said, even ahead of the Champions League final, that he basically wasn't even going to attempt to do an ultra-high press against Inter's defence, because when you play against a team that has a goalkeeper that's so good with his feet as Onana, it's basically impossible to press them that high and with that ultra high press, which I find. I mean, I bow to Pep because he has become the master of press. I never thought it would have that much of an impact. Obviously, it's important, but if Pep's saying it, then he knows.
Well, of course it is, because if you press high up and you have someone that is so good with the ball at his feet, he just one simple pass and he played past every line of press.
Of course, yeah, but you still need your defenders to be able to play out as well. But yeah, it is very, very important. And for Man United, who have David De Gea, who is very bad with his feet, and for Ten Hag, who likes to have and who actually coached Onana, to have that, it will add an extra dimension.
Oh, for sure, and the fact that they know each other from Ajax as well. And no, I think Manchester United are getting in the attacking phase. They're essentially going to have 11 outfield players with Onana if they get him. And I think there are red flags in terms of aerially, meaning when the ball is played into the penalty area, crosses. I think that's his weakness. I think sometimes he misjudges and
he flaps a bit, doesn't he?
Flaps, exactly that. But as a shot stopper, his reflexes are great. One thing I really rate him for is his ability to not give rebounds straight out. He pushes rebounds whenever he gives them to his sides, which is incredibly important. And that he's already got down. But in terms of the build-up phase, the guy is he's the best in the world. There is no one who's as good as him with the ball at his feet. No one. And he's going to help Manchester. They're going to have 11 outfield players if they sign him, because he can be that. If you look at what happens with Inter, they play a 4-5-2 because Onana becomes the right center back in a back four. And the right centre back in the back three becomes a full back. The wing backs become wingers, and you can push forward like that with him, and it's truly fantastic to see. Now he's the attacking phase part of his game is simply world class, and it's the evolution of football. This is something new. We've never seen a goalkeeper play like this.
I think it does a disservice to him that everybody only seems to talk about how good he is with his feet. I mean, he's a fantastic goalkeeper overall as well.
Yeah, he is.
And he's commanding. I love his personality. I love how...
He's a mentality monster.
Yeah, and I love how cool he is as well. He gives calm to the defence. He makes the defence play better. I mean, I don't need to tell you how the difference in terms of how well the Inter defence play when he's there and when Handanovic is there, regardless of whether the keeper makes any saves or not. And he's just somebody that's very confident in his abilities and who belongs on the big stage. And we saw his performances in the Champions League, in the big matches.
He was the best goalkeeper in the Champions League.
Best goalkeeper in the Champions League, made more clean sheets than anyone. I think it was 8 in total. Last season, had some massive games on the route to the final, especially against Porto in the last 16. And he's in the peak of his career. He's 26, 27, I think now, years old. And he is... they could even play him up front Man United. They need a striker, and I
Yeah,
saw
well,
a video. I saw a
yeah.
video of him that went viral of him telling Dumfries how to shoot.
Teaching Dumfries how to play football, essentially. Should probably keep him and play him as a right wing back and just buy a new goalkeeper and sell Dumfries. But it's no.
I set that up on purpose.
Of course you did. I think I didn't know that. No, he is. He's unbelievable in the attacking phase. Yes, he's a good shot stopper and all that too. But the build up phase is truly remarkable. But he's going to. I think in the Premier League, he's going to let in some howlers in aerially because sometimes he flaps until he masters that fully. Yeah. But in the build up stage and the mentality he has and his attitude and winning mentality that he has and the leadership he shows on the pitch is just Inter are making a gargantuan mistake by selling him, especially if they're selling him.
Are you resigned to them losing him, or do you think there is
I'm
a
not
chance
resigned.
they could?
I'm not resigned because I'm not resigned. I think there's much more to this, but I think they are making a gargantuan mistake if they sell him, and especially so if they sell him to buy Romelu Lukaku on a permanent basis. That's suicide to me. That is just mental. I don't
see that happening. I think Marotta's too shrewd to do something like that.
Well, I hope so, but at this stage, I don't exclude anything. But we'll see.